Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to everybody in the United States. So, today we're going to be taking a look at the brave fighter of legend, Da-Garn. This is the third series in the Brave franchise, and we're going to be taking a look at the box and some articulation, some size comparison, and some stuff like that. So, this is going to be a pretty quick one. I usually say that and they end up being like 20 minutes. But there's not really much to this guy. So we'll be taking a look at him today. So I guess let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we're going to take a look at the box. Yet again, this is a great artwork for kotobukiya with Da-Garn X doing the Earth Breast Buster. Just awesome artwork. I love their artwork. Definitely good. So with this one, I actually got this one from Amazon in America. As you can see in the top corner, the thing is kind of busted there. Unfortunately, sometimes with Amazon in America, they don't really pack the boxes for model kits and figures and stuff like that very good. So unfortunately, a lot of times they mess up the box. With Amazon Japan, I've never had that problem, but of course it's Japan. They take care of all their stuff. So, but all right, so let's get into it. So this is the front there. All right, that is the side. So of course, you got some posing here from Da-Garn X on that side. All right, and then you've got some artwork there. So the same as the front box artwork. Then you got some from the side there. All right, showing you the sample, and then this is in English as well. So that's pretty cool. And then on the other side, you've got some more, same as the other side there. So that's pretty much what you've got for that. And take a look at the manual there. So you've got that there. And they usually do have a slip to where you can order parts, like if you break some, but I think that's probably for only in Japan. So, and that comes with most of the kotobukiya hit kits that I've seen. So, yeah, but there's not much to this guy. He's actually quite simple. So it didn't take me very long to build. I think it took me maybe like 2 hours or something like that. If you did want to paint him, you've got all the painting details there. And, so that's pretty much it for Da-Garn X. All right, so that's what you've got for the box and the manual. And we will get into some articulation. Okay, so some articulation for Da-Garn X. For his articulation, he's pretty basic. Okay, so he's got a lot of motion there in the neck and the head there. So he can pretty much look up any kind of way that you want there. So really good articulation for that. His crown doesn't get in the way like some of the other Brave figures, so he can do 360. So you got that there. So pretty good there. Now, for his backpack, the Earth Fighter, this is pretty much one piece. Let me see if I can get this off. Yeah, so you got that there. But these do fold as well, so you can move those up and down. At least the top ones you can. The bottom ones are stationary, but you've got all of that in one piece. So, and I've got some general panel lining there, nothing too fancy. So you've got that. Now for the shoulders, okay, you can pretty much raise up like this, there. Okay, so he's got that, and then just like with some of the other Brave kits, in this part here, this actually will pull out so you can get full range of motion, so you can get that arm right in the front. That does help with a lot of sword posing. For his arms, you can do 360, but you have to be cognizant of this part here, because as you twist it, this will get loose, right? So, but you can do that, right? And then that goes straight back in there. So you've got quite a bit of range of motion for the shoulders. Good on kotobukiya for that. He's got regular elbow articulation, so this does go all the way up like that there. And then he does have some wrist articulation. Just like with J. Deckard, this part does come out there. So you've got that. That's really good there. So that really helps with sword posing as well. And then for the arm, the hands, you got basic articulation there. That will move some, but usually you're going to get most of your articulation from that side there. Okay. So you've got that there. And then for the chest area, these parts do fold in and out. So you've got some decent range of motion there. Okay. And then for the ab articulation, so of course that's his regular stance. He does have pretty good ab articulation there. So he can go look down, of course, and he can look up. Okay. So, and then where that comes in here, let's take this off here, is this part here. So that gives you some really good articulation in there. So, and then that goes right back on there. But yeah, so he's got really good range of motion. This design is quite simple, so it's not very super detailed or intricate or anything like that. So it's pretty basic. So I think they did a really good job on the articulation, especially for that. So you've got that, and then you got the side skirts here and here. This is actually where the Da-Garn blade's actually supposed to come out of. All right, so you've got that on the sides, and then you've got the front skirts. If I can get that up, there you go. So you've got the front skirts, so those go up as well. Okay. And for the legs, so he's got pretty good range of motion there. So he can go up 90 degrees there. And then you can get that leg bend in there. So quite good. All right. And then of course that leg goes all the way back. That literally almost touches head. So quite good there. You do have like a drop down motion here in his leg. So you can actually drop that down if I can get that to come down. So you've got that there. So pretty good for there. Got really good knee articulation there, or knee bend. So not much. There's nothing really for the calves or anything like that. And then for the feet, he's got a ball joint here. So you can get some decent side to side, but with the design, you're not going to get very far, but you can do that. There really is no toe articulation. So it can go up and down. So like that. But you don't really have, it's not going to go down at all. So you've got that there. So pretty good articulation. Like I said, not really a super intricate design or anything. So his articulation is quite good. Kotobukiya has really been doing well with the articulation for these guys. So you got that. So that's it for articulation. Now we'll actually get into some accessories. So let's get into that. Okay, so we're gonna go through the accessories for Da-Garn X. He actually doesn't have much as far as accessories go. He's pretty bare bones. In the show, most of his attacks were like energy attacks and stuff. So he actually doesn't have much as far as weapons and stuff. He's got a few though. So we'll go through what he's got and we'll take a look at that. So first things first, we have the Da-Garn blade. Okay, and then for my painters out there, this one's going to need the most work on the kit, just because this is supposed to be 3 separate colors. So you're either going to have to hand paint it, or you're going to have to mask it, and it's pretty small. It definitely can be done, but you're going to have to get in there. So this is what it looks like bare bones, so it's just pretty much a solid color. But like the top here is supposed to be yellow with the red in the center, and then this 2 parts here is supposed to be white, and then this is supposed to be yellow here, and then this whole thing is supposed to be white as well. And then of course you have to paint the blade itself, so you could probably do that like a nice chrome color or something like that. So but yeah, so this is probably going to take the most painting on the kit actually. So you've got that. So that's the Da-Garn blade there. Okay, and then you've got these 2 pieces here. These are for the earth cannon, right? So literally these will just plug in, and I'll actually go through those as well. Okay, so that's for the earth cannon. And then this is for the earth Vulcan, right? And this actually goes in his arm. Very, very simple. So you just take the hands out and then put that right in, and that's the Earth Vulcan. So you've got that part there. These two parts here, these are just handles for the Earth Cannon, right? And we'll go through that as well. Like I said, this is a separate chest piece, and then this is for the Earth Breast Buster, right? So we'll go through that too. So that's pretty much all he's got for weapons. Now the rest here is just the hands. So we've got pretty typical hands here, part of the course. So these are his sword hands. Okay. So you've got those. You've got his open expression hands here. So those are the wide ones. You've got his expression hands here. These are not as wide, but you know you got those there. Okay. And then you've got some more of the sword hands as well. Okay, so one of these is for the gun, and then one of those is for the swords. So you've got that there. So that's pretty much it as far as his accessories. So we will go through doing putting the Earth cannon together, and then I'll show you that, and then I'll show you the Earth Breast Buster as far as taking the chest piece off and stuff like that. So let's get into that. So what we're going to do here is we're actually just going to form the Earth Cannon. This is pretty simple. So he's got these two cannons on the side here, so you can just pull those out. All right, just like that. We'll move him to the side. For one of these, you got to take these pieces out here. All right, and I don't have any nails, but let's see if I can get that out. Okay, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this long piece here. That goes on the bottom here, like that. This is the other handle. That goes on the side there, like that. And then you put those together. Boom. Just like that. And then you put these two in here. Let's see. Like this. Boom. Right. Just like that. And then that handle could go on this side or that side. So you've got a slot for that one if you want to do it on that side as well. But yep, so that is the Earth Cannon. Like I said, pretty simple. Not much to it. So that is the Earth Cannon. Okay. So you've got that. Now for the Earth Vulcan, this is easy. Like I said, you're just going to take this out here. And then we're going to put this part in here. Bam, that's it. Like I said, pretty simple. So that's the Earth Vulcan there. Now, for the Earth Breast Buster, matter of fact, let me take this out. Here, put this fist back in here. Okay. Now, for the Earth Breast Buster, you're going to have to take his chest piece off here. So, if I can get in there and take that off. Without breaking it. There we go. All right. Just be careful there because you got two clips, so you don't want to put too much force on it so you'll break it. All right, so this one is pretty simple. So you're just going to pull these side pieces off here. So you've got, that's the main one there. And then this is the one that you want to use. So that literally just slides right in there on the side. If I can get these slots to line up. And let's see, boom, like that. So, and that's all it is in the show. Literally, this part opens up. For your painters there, you are going to want to do probably some detail work here in the center. I know like this middle part's supposed to be red. You could probably do that back part in silver or like a lighter gray. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then this one goes right back on here. Like that. Boom. And then that is the Earth Breast Buster. So he kind of does like, let's see if I can get it to, there you go. Kind of like that. Yeah. So, in the show, he did that move quite often. So that's the Earth Breast Buster there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for his accessories. So we will do some size comparisons next. So let's get into that. Okay, so we're gonna do some size comparisons, but first let's see how tall this guy is. So for measurements, I'm gonna say from the toe to the top of the crown is about 6 and between 3/8 and 1/2. So that's from the foot to the top of the crown to the top of the backpack there. It's about 6 and 5/8 is what I would say. So that's how tall he is. Now, for some size comparisons, we're going to compare him with some of the other Brave kits. So, of course, one of my personal favorites, we've got the Bandai Firebird. So, as you can see, it's relatively the same height. And this is kind of like their regular form. Most of my other Brave kits, I have them in their their upgraded form, so they're going to be a little bit taller, but probably not by much. So you've got Firebird there. We've got Fire J Deckard there. And as you can see, he still is relatively the same size there. All right, and then we've got Super Fire Dagwan. He's going to be a little bit taller. Let's put him back there. So he's a little bit taller. That's the Bandai one. Kotobukiya is supposed to be doing that one. That actually is my favorite design in all of Brave. That's my #1 favorite design is Super Fire Dagwan. So I am definitely looking forward to Kotobukiya doing that one. Okay, and then of course we've got the Bandai Alternate Destiny Great X Kaiser. So he's roughly about the same height there. Let's see if I can actually get him into the shot here. Let's put J Decker back here. Okay, and then put Great X Kaiser there. Now this one is a little bit wonky. This is actually the first review I did on YouTube, so. All right, does he want to stand? He does not. Well, all right, there we go. I think I got him. Okay, so yeah, so as you see, Da-Garn fits in with all of the other Brave sets. And what they are going to be doing at one of the hobby shows from late last year, they did show the prototypes for the Great Da-Garn GX. I do have some photos of that here, so I will probably be putting the prototypes in the video so you can actually see that. They have not announced when those are actually going to come out, but I would expect it's going to be sometime this year. So I would imagine probably by mid this year, we should be seeing at least an announcement for those. Kotobukiya seems to be quite slow on the Brave sets. They release usually about 1 to 2 a year, I want to say. So, so I'm definitely going to be looking forward to Great Da-Garn GX. And then I will say that this one is better than the Good Smile by a mile. The Good Smile figure, even though it's a lot bigger, and that one's more of a figure than this. This is actually a model kit, but this, as far as the proportions and everything, I really, really do like this Da-Garn X. So that's what I've got for size comparisons, and we will go into final thoughts. All right, so final thoughts on this guy. Out of 10 stars, I'm going to give this one about an 8.5. It's a very simple design. It's pretty bare bones as far as accessories or weapons or anything like that. I think it would have been really good if they had put in maybe like some effect parts. I think that would have maybe given this one a little bit more pop. But overall, I still enjoy it, even though it's a simple design. I definitely do like Da-Garn X. It's actually probably my second favorite series in the Brave franchise. So it's definitely a good show. If you haven't checked it out, it is available online. You can check those places out. Most people who watch anime online know where to find those. But yeah, it is a solid kit. Articulation is good. The look is good. Very simple build. All you really need is some basic panel lining, and that's pretty much it. I did do some black here on the tips here, but overall, that's pretty much it. It's pretty bare bones. So all you really need to do as far as painting is concerned is on the sword itself. That can take some time. I definitely would not use Gundam markers on those. That's for sure. But overall, it's a really solid piece. Really good by kotobukiya. I cannot wait for the Da-Garn, Great Da-Garn GX parts. So hopefully we will see those this year sometime, and whenever those come in or those are available, I definitely will be picking that up, and I'll probably do a review on it as well. So this is the second to last one I think that I have left for the Brave franchise. They've only released one more, which is the Golderon. So I'll probably be doing that one next. I know Bandai did release Mike Gine as well. I may get the Mike Gine, I may not. I haven't really decided. Mike Gine just really isn't that design. It's just okay. Like great, Mike Gine is pretty good, but the regular Mike Gine, I'm not really too keen on. But I may get it for completionist sake. So I haven't made a final decision on that, but we'll see what I do here in the future. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.